What's up, chaps and chappets? Welcome back to the next episode of The Road to Glory. So, I recently realized that Savic has got one of these upgradable cards. If you haven't already seen, there's Champions League and Europa League cards that get upgraded every single time that the team they play for goes and progresses in the cup that they're playing in, so Europa League or Champions League. Once you get through the group stage, they're going to go up by 1, and then every round from there, they're going to keep going up by 1, basically. So we could be seeing, I mean, he's starting off as an 86 rating. He's already overpowered enough. That's the thing, is that Savic is just a super OP meta player. I've been saying for a long time, he's kind of like the cheap Pogba really is. 85 rated, he was sick, and I just thought, you know, even if he doesn't even get upgraded at all, which I think he is absolutely guaranteed to get 87 at least, just because Lazio are definitely getting through the group stage, if you've seen the group that they're in. So he's getting at least a +1 upgrade from what he's already got. And he cost me, I think the whole SBC cost about 200,000 coins. So to think that he's going up to 87, he's already on 86. And in fact, I think there is a normal, I think, Champions League card, and then there's, oh no, it's not a Champions League, it's a special card or something of him, and it's like 86 rated as well, but it just isn't really that much of an upgrade. But this 86 rating has genuinely got some good stat upgrades on its own already, to do with like finishing, bit of extra pace here and there. Dribbling is actually one of the biggest stat upgrades, I think, and so think, like I say, it's going to go up even more. This guy's already 4-star weak for 4-star skill moves, incredibly OP, and he's going straight in a team. He's going straight in a team. And that's the thing, is I'm trying to build up with this Calcium team, but I've got currently the 4-4-2, which obviously switched into the 4-2-3-1. And I'm just trying to get all the upgrades, and I thought this is just a very viable, very solid upgrade to make in that midfield, you know, because ultimately the two CDMs are some of the most important positions. And one of the reasons why I actually decided to make a Serie A team in the first place is because Savic is one of the only players that is good going forward, as well as also being good defensively and having that high attacking work rate like Pogba. So to think that he's now getting an inform on a super OP sort of cheap meta player, to think he's now getting this incredible inform, which can go even higher in ratings, it's just ridiculous. So I'd definitely say it's the best SBC that I've seen so far out of any of the players in terms of just sort of value for money. But nonetheless, we're getting straight into some Foot Champs games. Decided to kind of test out the team as we've got it at the moment. Obviously, we have Lozano playing at right mid, another super OP player, and Perisic up top. My goodness me. So, like, honestly, this team is just so good. It is just one of those sort of OP meta teams that just don't cost that much money, and it enables me to just, like, build up my coins whilst I'm sort of playing with this cheap team, and then I'll be able to get a decent team. Probably, like, come December and stuff, I'll start, like, really upgrading, you know, getting the likes of, I don't know, probably like icons. I'm still trying to kind of brainstorm, you might say, what players I'm going to add to the team. But anyway, first game in, with 2-0 up at this point. Perisic accidentally kind of like overhit that shot there. Gets a pass across. I say pass across. He literally gets a deflection. Full straight for his Gomez. Obviously, we've got him as well. Top chap. I mean, he's just an OP. Everyone in this team is super OP. Perisic cutting away. We get the penalty, just like that. Mertens tucking it away. Another ridiculously good player. I think he only cost me like 80k. And to think he's 87 rated, and all of his stats are just incredible as well. So I definitely recommend, if you have a roundabout, I don't know, how much is this team? Probably like, overall it's probably getting close to like 500k now. But if you have that sort of amount of coins, I'd recommend getting my team. Just straight up. I just do think it is the best team for the price. I'm not going to lie. And to think that in the future, I don't even need to get Calcio players. Or Serie A players. I could literally just get icons to add to the team if I wanted to. So, or just sick players on the bench like Lozano, who are already so good that they don't really need chemistry star. I definitely recommend that. I think I had a question about that recently, saying like, is 7 chemistry acceptable, and is like a low amount of chemistry acceptable? Now, ultimately, is going to differ from player to player. There are certain players that have already got incredible pace. Pace is actually one of the biggest sort of factors into that. If you've got a player that's already got very good pace, then you can afford to play him on lower chem style, especially if he's also got good finishing as well. So it ultimately just goes down to the stats. So have a look on like Foothead or something like that, or just in the game. You'll be able to see just how much chemistry they have like on the bench and all the rest of it, and how much their stats are going to be. So just base it off that. Like for chemistry, base it off what their stats are currently and what they're going to end up as. So in this game, this guy just gets salty, and I think it's like after 2 or 3 goal kicks, or no, not goal kicks, putting it in with your own, well, it doesn't even have to be keeper, just own goals. If you put in 3 own goals, just disconnects you instantly, which is good. So I remember these games back in the old days where it'd be like some dude just scoring like 15 own goals, and it would waste so much time, like incredible amounts of time. Because if you think about it, the clock stops almost every single time. So if you're doing that for the whole game, you could be there for probably like half an hour, maybe longer. So nonetheless, we're into the next game. Perisic spotting the gaps. Lozano out wide. Lovely little flick. So we're using a right stick flick there. We just open up the space. Ball across for Gomez. And you'll notice, like, I think I already said this. Just from gameplay, you'll be able to see it. But the majority of my goals are literally just cutbacks. And it's the way that I like to play. I've been playing against some people that literally just score finesse shots all the time. And I don't know. I just personally don't like that gameplay. I just like to kind of break down the defense and play a bit more exciting sort of game style in a way. I like to take on the wingers, like, or the left back and right back. I like to play them sort of out wide, for left attacking mid, right attacking mid, play it out wide, open up the space, and sort of, I don't know, take apart the defense really. So Perisic getting the goal once more outside of a... I've said very often that, like, he is basically the cheap Ronaldo. 5-star weak foot as opposed to 5-star skill moves, but his stats are very similar to Ronaldo. And, oof. He's just a top player. Perisic is just an absolutely ridiculous player. Mertens making it 2-0 there. And I've still got to finish FUT Champs. In fact, I've only played these games that I'm showing right now. As of right now, the time is literally 7:22, and I've only played 4 games. We'll take the wins every single day of the week. I've got to get this video out quick time though, chaps and chappets. So I'll see you on the next Mbirchy episode, you flexes. Oof.
The FUT Champs tourney gonna wish you withdrew. Cause your playstyle predictable like it's transparent. Best of the game is inherent. Inherit the best. So many frauds trying to pump out the chest. EA paid to win protest. Not hearing the noise we melt like suppressed pistol. I'm pissed off. 40-40 I'll be ticking off. Right now for trying to out the trough. September 20 I'll be kicking off. Zoom in and enhance the image. I can see the top like Everest. And we've practicing like an exorcist. We ain't missing but you need that aim assist.